when it comes to the Adobe Stock, we need to be truly aware of not publishing the same one very similar content to don't be considered as the spammers and basically getting banned. First things first, I must warn you about the big mistake, the crucial one that people are doing, and basically they are getting banned on the Adobe Stock because of they provide very similar content and basically they are considered as the spammers. When someone is creating the images and this person is really a beginner, basically there is the perfect at the beginning, the idea to create the arts just effortlessly. And I mean, there we have the options to create the variations of the specific image. And for instance, when I click on the V1, I will get like the 4 very similar images to this one. And there what is happening? Afterwards you are receiving 4 very similar images to each other, alright? And there even you can tell, alright, but these images are not exact the same. However, as I found from my experience, and a lot of people that are doing, I would say, the AI images for the Adobe Stock, they were doing something like this. So they created the perfect one image and just used the variations to create just more images of it, alright? So they're just effortlessly, you can have more best quality top images to use and upload on the Adobe Stock. However, again, please don't do this because you can be considered as the spammer, as the person which is providing the similar content, and Adobe Stock doesn't like it, alright, a lot. Also, I can say sometimes it can be a little bit risky to use just the plain description without any parameters and without the secret one, I would say the method, that I will show you in this one video. And what I'm speaking about. Basically, we've got something like the parameter which is the chaos. There we've got the values from the 0 to the 100, and there what it exactly does. Just overall, it creates more various images. At the main side of the Midjourney, so there we've got the Midjourney guide, we can read the chaos parameter influences how varied the initial image grids are. And there you can notice, there we've got the value 0. And also the default one value, so there if you don't use like this one parameter, the value is set on the 0. However, there we've got the 10, we've got the 25, we've got the 50, or whether 80, alright? And there you can notice, these images are very similar to each other. However, these ones, with the value of the 80, are much more diverse, more, I would say, various, more different from each other, and just overall, these results seem to be created with different one prompts at all, when we have like the value close to the maximum one amount. And what I can say, it just solves our problems perfectly, because there we'll have the various images, we can be sure with the 99% we won't get like the results which will be very similar to each other. Also there what we can notice, sometimes without using the chaos parameter, it's a little bit risky because there we are receiving the images maybe which are not exact the same. However, there you can see on this one example, we've got the same one position of the man, basically really similar environment, and maybe 1 out of the 1,000, I would say, the images created, you can get something maybe not the same, however very similar. And there better not to trigger, I would say, this one risk and just provide something which will be just various, and even it is better for our images. Because there, when the person on the Adobe Stock will see the entire collection, there we have just various examples. They can be for a slight different purposes, and basically they are not the same. And there you've got just the various content, very diverse, and there even you can make a lot of more sales. Let's get into the action and use this one entire parameter. What we can do? We can go over right there, copy the entire prompt, type /imagine, and there go over and type --c, or whether you can type the chaos. However, I like to go over with the C because it's just shorter. And now I recommend you to pick the values from the 30 to the 50. And there, most of the time I'm using the 30 value because there the 50, it's too much for me. However, you need to go over and decide for yourself which one value you like the most. For me, 30 works the best. I've got the images which are various, which are not, I would say, a lot of different from each others, like too much. However, as I found, for my preferences, it works the best, but you know, every time you can even do something better than me, or whether change something in the prompt. So be very flexible, like try out different examples, different description, maybe based on the formula, you can create something even better. You know, I'm only showing you this. However, again, be flexible. For now, we have our aspect ratio, we have the chaos parameter, so the 30, again, the values from the 30 to the 50, and there what we can do, we can run this prompt, for example, 4 times. So there you can see, these are the images without the chaos parameter, so there we have the same one form of this one man, like the man which is sitting, right there. However, now we've got the man on some image on the left, some man on the right, and there, these images are just various. And again, this is just perfect, alright? We've got just the lovely examples. And now, this is so powerful, this one method works, and basically, it like protects you from getting banned, creating the same one content, and also, it allows you to create even better images, because there, you will have the diversity inside of your collection, and there a lot of customers will find a lot of value basically in your entire artworks.